Same thing, yeah. That's what I wanted to see broken, but it didn't break. Now, this is the one standard of measuring gap. Issue is, so far it didn't create any fair value. So 25% close to that, we have the silver bullet fair value as well. Let's see if that trades here and then gives us the order block or fall. From this low to that high, this was yeah, this was your discount array that market broke. I'm looking at this to this and midpoint, below midpoint, discount array, broke, trade, falling. But would have been better if it could trade that and then fall. It should not go back there anymore. It should come for here. If it goes back there, do not participate straight away. Wait for the next order block or change in state to happen, then maybe participate, because now it's not in a good state to go there. Should use just this candle. This is its range for now before it can take this low and go for the higher time frame point of interest. First, I want to see the low is taken, because you can see what is happening just like yesterday. Okay, yesterday it took some low over here, went higher, took some high, came back, retraced whatever, finally took the day high and previous day high. This is the previous day high, and this was the day high, like Asia session high. Those were taken over there, liquidity again, buy side taken, came back, took the sell side, went higher, took the buy side, came back, took the sell side, went higher, took the buy side, then came back, took some of this sell side, consolidated, finally new day started, similar scenario. It's like consolidation, came back, took the sell side, went higher, took the buy side, came back, took the sell side, went higher, took the buy side, came back, took the sell side. Even when it took this sell side, it immediately showed this type of move. This is literally, I think, few hundred handles below the sell side. So this was the sell side, this was the area. Yeah, so it's like nearly 100 handle over there, the move after taking the sell side. So it can do the similar thing from here as well. After taking this sell side without taking the other one, it can again go for a bigger push towards the upside, which it should not, because this is the area from where I'm willing to see the market is maybe going higher again. Higher means to some degree. So that fair value had some significance. That was shown. Let me do another thing. I miscalculated the first fall. So 25%. Yeah, see that? So now it can give us the higher move if it's willing to, using the 4 hours fair value. If not here, then we have a 4 hours. Oh, in this chart, I don't have it drawn. So let me draw it. 4 hours breakaway gap right below it. And this is already the daily bullish fair value gap trading. So be little careful. Be a little careful.
Order filled.
And this is already the daily fair value trading, yeah, inside of the daily bullish fair value. Yeah,
Order filled.
that's the daily bullish continuation. My goodness, what the hell is this? It's literally the same type of rejection that you are looking at. Long week, long trade, came back, closing like this. Okay, so This is going to be the daily bullish fair value. I'm interested after the daily bullish fair value get, oh shit. যত দেখি তত হয় পিপাসা Look at that. Overlap. And that is why the consolidation happening, a little bit of overlap. So now what I want to see is from this low to these highs. Ah. Ooh. Start from here. Best if it creates a bullish fair value as well at the same time. Mark this as the order block. Come on. Seriously? Are you serious? This is already a partial level. That's why I'm trying 15 handle, 15 contracts, like here. Are you serious, mate? Mate. You're not going to give us the oh fucking hell, the inversion was until this far. Not gonna chase. If I get, I get. Otherwise, I will look for the second bullish fair value to form. Not gonna chase. If I get it. Otherwise, I'm gonna wait. Come on. Not just the order block, please. I'll put the stop loss here. This level. Come on. Oh, that's the one. No, it's okay. I'm gonna keep it here. That's the 1 minute bullish fair value and order block traded. And that's the 15-second inversion traded as well. বলকে তুমি যদু করি বলকে তুমি যদু করি The problem is I cannot frame from these areas because this thing can be revisited. This. See this is the inducement liquidity for me. Inducement liquidity. Trade at the fair value, it's okay, but could be great if it could trade there. Ah, fucking hell, bro. Missed the opportunity. I thought the fair value will not be created over here. Order block created, retested, going higher. Okay, let's see. But this liquidity is something that's let me do a small scalp over here. A stop loss will be below this candle. Come on. Where is it? Opened on top of my entry. Serious? This is my partial, man. Come on, this is my partial. You son of a witch. 50%. Okay. 75% overlapping breakaway gap, inversion fair value gap, whatever it is. 50%. Already expecting a fair value gap to form here. But that was my partial. This is my partial, bro. That was my partial on the 15 seconds. Called it. And this is the area where the first buy side is this. Okay, this based on this consolidation is the entry framed. This continuation fair value gap was perfectly holding over here. So I thought it is not creating the fair value. That's why I moved away for this level. The moment it created, it immediately tapped and created the other one. So entry from here, a stop loss below the third candle slow, partial at this level. It was a very good entry right here on the 15 seconds. This is already giving me 1 to 2 8er. But now I cannot frame it. I will try with this fair value in 1 minute. So this is how I frame it with 1 minute and 15 seconds. It's like 1 minute change in state, one fair value here, but I'm looking how it is going higher from there. Already traded a fair value, respected, went higher. Even this fair value was getting respected with the bodies. Here. Then next a small fair value created, traded higher. Then this is another fair value, like it didn't trade it because of the BPR, I guess, balance price range. This is where I had the opportunity using this as the reclaimed because of that retest. So oh, come on. I'm missing this as well. I'm not gonna. Come back a little bit, you son of a witch. And to market execute. Because if I market execute, it will give me way higher the entry.
Order filled.
Come back. Come back. There's the 50% overlapping. That's why. Okay, I'm not chasing. I'm expecting before it happens, and it happened. Okay, 75%
Order filled.
happened. The tap was not good enough. Same thing. Entry from here, third candle slow as the stop loss. And if I look into the 15 seconds, it's the same level. Fucking hell, brah. That's the 15 seconds partial level. Okay, I don't have the thing written over here. That's why as my template. Oh, maybe I can make it like this. And that's exactly why I was not taking it on market execution.
Order filled. Order filled.
That's exactly why. By the way, even though my stop loss is here, I'm not interested if it closes this one. Yeah. So keep an eye on this fair value. It should better if it remains as a bag because 50% overlapping
Order filled.
from the low to that fair value. One standard right at this level.
Order filled.
50 right at that level. So let's see how that goes. The sad part is this was the initial entry area,
Order filled.
and I hate market executions. This is a problematic fair value, by the way. So I'm gonna observe this fair value a little bit. I want to see it's using as an inversion.
Order filled.
This was a very good market maker buy on the smaller time frame. See this accumulation, manipulation, distribution from a higher time frame point. I should have switched to my 15 seconds earlier, these areas. And the 15-second inversion retested. Let me do one thing. No, it will not give me the opportunity, so no issues. Better way.
Order filled. Order filled.
বলো কে তুমি জাদু করি বলো কে তুমি 50% of the range, always 50% of the range on the fall. It's the same range, right? Where the consolidation, where is the consolidation? In 1 minute, it's not much, but you can see here 50%, 50%. The issue is this entry and stop loss. The way I was thinking that this is my stop loss, even if I took it based on the change in state candle, like here, then I'm already seeing nearly $700 profit. Okay, if that was the entry, the change in state level of the entry, I was expecting it to
Order
come
filled.
back for the fair value retest, but it didn't. So I'm already like $700-800 profit is missing from my entry, and then this is where I was trying to get the entry. It opened on top of my entry position, but it didn't give me the entry. So that is also like if I got my entry at this level, I'm around $500 in profit, and my stop loss could have been way like around these areas. This entry. So
Order
yeah,
filled.
it was safe over here. And looking at $500 profit, whatever the risk limit you are looking at, plus whatever the profit. So accumulation, lower manipulation, higher distribution. Let's see how that goes. 15-second had the entry based on the change in state. It created 15-minute bearish FVG here. Yes, but should not, like, it can show some reactions. Okay, I'm gonna try one thing. Which is at this level, I'm gonna take 5 contracts and I'm gonna close 5 around. Come on. The reason I'm doing this is just to bring this entry on the fair value. It's above the fair value. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Expecting the meat can be revisited. That's why I put it there. Like that. Come on, finish it, finish it. The manipulation lower is what I'm looking for. Come on. Into this. Into this. Yes. Same level is that breaker as well. So, and this one. Okay, all good. Did it take that low inside the fair value? If it has, then it's not gonna give me the feel. No. So let's see. Come on, turn your radio on. It's Saturday and I won't be alone. Gotta do this song with my heart on. Oh, you fucking bastard. You fucking bastard. That is a partial. That's what I wanted to take with my 5 contracts. Buy a stop or sell a stop? What should be that? Buy a stop, right? Yeah. Oh, this is how the stop order works? Then I'm not happy with that entry. I thought I'm gonna get filled after it closes above it. This is, I never tried the stop orders. I want to see it closing above it, retesting it as a inversion, then I'm gonna get my entry filled. It's not, this is not the way I wanted it. Imagine, okay, the whole thing started from here. Just at this fucking level if I press my button, yeah?
I am
Okay,
from the
about
bottom. Why? I am from the bottom.
you are the king, brother. I couldn't frame it because I was the fucking idiot. That's why. This was the entry. Okay, Jack T, why the 15-minute is something I'm not much concerned about. Yeah, I will be concerned about that thing. But why I'm not concerned about is it's trading a daily bullish fair value, a 4 hours bullish fair value. So that's definitely a higher time frame point of interest than
Yes.
your 15 minutes. And then you are looking at a consolidation. That projection perfectly aligns over here where the low of the day actually formed. Yeah, and the high initial consolidation is the target. It can go how far? Let me check. This is where. So this fair value gap. It can go here as well. Okay, what the fork is that? I don't know. Oh, that entry was filled now. That entry was filled now. Again, Trump or something? I don't know. But whatever the dump is, did it take that liquidity? No. So still waiting for that to happen. Either it's a profit or it's a loss. I don't give a damn. But that was not how I wanted my order filled. This one, yes, like this candle could have filled my order. I thought after it closes above that fair value, that's where I will get my order filled. No, this is not good thing now. That fair value got revisited, like the one I was talking about here after this accumulation. This fair value. This is accumulation manipulation. Yeah, this can be the distribution on the 15 seconds for a little bit lower, which I really don't want to see. I want to see this is acting as an inversion fair value, this one. Because it's a market maker model. Yeah, once 50% it consolidated, but it was a buy model. The manipulation happened higher first. That's the part that's making me a little bit of confused, or at least questioning my setup. But let's see how this goes. Retest, the fair value is still getting respected. This fair value also getting respected so far, but there is a small fair value got broken. Okay, I'm gonna wait until this fair value gets violated. If the bid is getting respected, I'm gonna exit out. Trump, I asked Musk to leave. Oh, fucking bastard. Donald, it's the Donald. No worries. Then this is nothing. 50% always have the thing. Okay, 50% will do. Okay, the whole range. Every grid level will do something like that. It's like it gonna take some liquidity, then it gonna go for the other one. If you look at the grid level, this is a grid level where it was taking some liquidities from these areas, gave you an inverse. It's a 15 seconds chart, but again, 75% taking liquidities. Then 50%, where is that 50? 50. Here, 50%. Market came back, consolidated, did the similar thing, yeah. Took some liquidities, consolidated, some liquidity grab happened, created exact equal high, then fallen. So that was that part. Now, this fair value gap needs to be broken, especially the midpoint of the fair value. And by the meantime, I want to see some bullish on is getting created. So far, this part is a problematic part. Accumulation happened, manipulation happened higher. That's the part I'm not liking overall. So let's see how that goes. This is the moment of truth with this fair value gap. This has to be like, it has to be holding the price and sending higher. And the 2 p.m. fair value is gonna get reinversed and reused. This is the 15 seconds one. This one. The moment it closes above the midpoint, we have a dealing range on the 15 seconds. Entry, 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 entry. I'm here. What a fucking joke, bro. If this was the entry, I wouldn't care a single think, okay, entry is here and my stop loss is sitting around that order block low here, and market is doing this here. Do you think I had to this entry is from this area? Yeah, and market is doing this entry here, a stop loss here, and market is doing this at this area. I don't even care. I don't bother about this type of price action. But because my entry is here now, and that 5, I didn't know that it will fill up just when the market will tap it. I thought the stop order gets filled when the market will close above that level and then retest on this retest. Anyway, it's either way the same thing, but doesn't matter because closed above, closed below. Now using this one, failing to break this one, I want to see it's getting broken and market is reusing it as an inversion going higher. This is the 2 p.m. fair value. 4 hour open, low, high, close. That's what I'm looking for. 2 started here, right? How is it looking? And this is now a liquidity. On the 15 seconds, you will see how that liquidity looks, but let me mark it here. Looking for a better move. Just need to see that this fair value gap's middle point is getting violated from the 15-second chart. That's the path. The path. That's the path. So next is the S. And again, the entry will be from here. Again, the entry will be from there if it breaks it. That looks like a correction. Now I can put it below this candle slope. Donald, Donald, Donald. Donald, what are you doing, Donald? Continuation, breakaway, inversion. Okay. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. This thing got corrected over here. Now let's see how that looks. But that bastard's midpoint needs to be broken very soon, very What's the time, by the way? 2:48. So 50 macro incoming. 50 macro incoming. Let me remove this one and I will mark a different one. For the 50 macro, we have a liquidity grab happened here. And this is the Donald. This is the Donald we are
Call him.
looking for.
Ajay, call him.
You called him?
Call him. You call him.
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
I deleted his number, bro. I blocked him. I blocked him.
You block him.
I blocked him. Because I'm looking for I
Wow.
am looking for one candle like this towards the sell side or towards the buy side. Either it stops me or it goes for my profit. That's what I'm looking for. If that happens, good. If not, then I'm gonna be very mad. Because I don't want to keep holding this trade. This is where I missed it. That's all messed up. That's the part. Because we are looking at a 1 to 2 already. Even if I framed it based on the change in state, how much it is giving. Yeah, 1.6 R. Oh, shoot. This is that 1.6 R with 71 handle profit already. And that retracement 7.5 can be your stop loss. And if the body closes below mid, you close your trade in loss. You don't even wait for a break even or something. This way, this is already a similar delivery, like 1:2, 3 type of delivery. Yeah. But the thing is, I don't like it. So I watched a little bit over here. Okay. This mean threshold is what I was looking on my other chart. And I saw one candle close below. Remember where my entry is? My entry is this leg gave me my entry. Mean threshold, one time this happened, next time it corrected that part, but never closed below the body. Then it started to go higher, and then you are seeing your new, okay. Order block, mean threshold violated once, second time corrected, went higher, came back, tapped just the mean threshold, closed above, order block top traded, grid it. You will see the grid and you will understand. Now look. Top 25, 50, 75, this. I just draw it the wrong way. So think this is 25 and this is 75. This is that fall color. 7.5, mid, upper quadrant or upper 25. Then this is that move. And to suggest me this idea, I was looking here. Okay. Nothing else. Yeah, I'm not happy with this bullish move over here. I'm willing to see that this market is coming at least for this level one more time. Yeah, I know there is a propulsion block, but if I'm not wrong, it got violated the midpoint. Similar thing, one candle, second candle, but let's see like if it corrects it or not, because I would love to see the corrections as well. I would love to see the corrections as well. It has generated more liquidities now on the buy side with this fall. Relative equal highs on the 1 minute, relative equal highs, exact equal high over here, which is this one. And then on top, it's a one candle high. So that can be a problem to go until that far tomorrow, but let's see how it works. We have news. I want to see how the right before the news this is happening. It's a concerning thing for me because I don't really want to see that this daily continuation is getting violated now. This daily continuation propulsion block. high support resistance level over here. And that's where exactly the midpoint of the 4 hour fair value is. Like regular support resistance thing. It was resisting these areas. Now it's finding support. But I don't want to see the continuation getting broken. So today it's very important that this market by the end of today, it closes above this midpoint. I wanted to see even it's not coming for the breakaway gap. That could have been a better thing. This 4 hours breakaway gap. 4 hour continuation fair value. Okay, how is it going higher? Liquidity taken, fair value imbalanced rebalanced, or that was your inversion retest as well at the same time, same area. Okay, and it took these liquidities. After this leg, it's going higher. Okay, there is no bullish fair value formed. First thing we had is a change in state of delivery, which is above this level, or you can
The market
mark
is
these 3
closed.
candles as well, wherever it closed. So here, because this is the next down close candles consecutive, since we have a green candle in between, but this is the better change in state. Anyway, market went higher. What it did, I will be bullish until a certain level. That bullishness was until this far. Remember on those days I was talking about it, that you want to see how the market trades here. If it breaks this, then we are looking at the buy side. That bullish fair value, bearish fair value got broken. Next day, using this fair value, this is the first time it created a 4 hour fair value. This is that 4 hours continuation fair value. That's why yesterday, today, I was looking forward to this fair value gap retest. And that's why I was not willing to see it's coming for this fair value. But since it came, and also this fair value is also inside of your daily fair value gap. Here. Daily bullish fair value inside of that, this is that fair value. That's why I was not willing to see it's coming for the breakaway gap. Because it has broken the bearish continuation. So that is your inversion as well, right? Because there is no other bearish fair value here or here that got broken. Only this is the inversion fair value. Inversion traded, market went higher, created new 2 bullish fair value gaps. Since we have 2 bullish fair value, I want to use the upper one to give me the bullish direction. If the upper one is broken, that will be a very sad thing. So that will tell me how I am looking at my daily. I cannot use the 4 hour fair value anymore. I have to use something higher than 4 hour to make sure that I'm in the right path. And this fair value gap is going to tell me that. If it closes below the midpoint of this fair value, I'm not looking for the bullishness anymore. What I'm looking for? Simple. These liquidities will be taken. This is where we have the weekly continuation fair value that will be traded. This one. Because after market rejected and inversed the bearish fair value gap, this bearish is your inversion, this is your continuation. There is a small fair value here as well. I don't want to see it's coming here, that's for sure. But yeah, since there is a no wick candle and this gap, okay, so how is it looking on this area here? I would love to see it's coming for this level, this gap, but not body by the end of the week closing above that area. So if the daily fair value gets broken, the midpoint of the daily fair value, my next point of interest is this weekly continuation, because I now have a possible 4 hour inversion fair value after the liquidity is taken. I will have a daily continuation fair value getting broken as well if it does that way. So I would love to see it's staying above the midpoint of the daily fair value gap by the end of today's candle close. This fair value gap to continue with the bullish bias until what? Until this. So from here until there. Very small, yeah. The range is very small. 376 handle, even more because I didn't put it properly over there. Okay, so just from here to here. And it's not just the low, maybe 25% or something. So for 400 handle plus the range you are talking about from the top of the fair value, not even from the middle or where the current price is. So like this. 435.25. That's why. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's see what the market does by the end of the week. And also you are seeing something similar happening, which is okay. Previous day sell side taken failed to close below. So you are looking at a bullish candle on this day. So this day failed to close below the previous day sell side. What you are looking at? A bullish day. Bullish happened, closed above the previous day high. So on this day, you are still bullish, closed above the previous day high. So on this day, you are still bullish. On this day, what happened? Failed to close above the previous day high. So what are you looking at here? Okay, hand side because it fallen. Let's continue. We know this move has traded fair value gap while we have another fair value here and it has taken liquidity. So from here we can already expect that our market can go higher. Anyway, let's say this is a due liquidity with you. So that's why that after it inverses this fair value, this is where it's coming. That's why you are marking this on as your next target. Okay, it will not show on the higher time frame, but doesn't matter. This is the due liquidity. Okay, so this day I'm wrong, but imagine, okay, what happened here as well. Sell side taken failed to close below. So this buy side is a due buy side. So after this day I'm wrong. From here I'm bullish, right? On this day it failed to close below the previous day. So I'm on this day I'm bullish. It didn't happen. I'm still looking for that due buy side liquidity. Okay. Market gave me a green candle, closed above the previous day high. Again, green candle, previous day high. So on this day I'm bullish. Took the buy side and the due buy side, closed above the previous day high. This day I'm bullish. Took the buy side, closed above. On this day I'm bullish as well. Until what? Until this buy side liquidity. And we already know, like this leg, we already had more buy side until this far. That's 660.50. Remember? So I know how far I can be bullish. I was bullish until that far. Okay. Market took all the liquidity, traded into a daily bearish fair value gap and the reaction. Now what I'm looking at on this day, it has taken the buy side and failed to close above. So what is the next day? On this day, bearish. Market came lower, took the sell side, failed to close below. Again, bullish. So are you seeing the thing, how it went from one fair value until another fair value? One fair value, another fair value. So I said so many times, I'm bullish until a certain level, I'm bearish until a certain level. For example, until this closure happened, I'm not bearish, but at the same time, I was bullish until a certain level. How far? This high, if it can take it and go above this one, then I'm expecting until this far. I was bullish until this far. It didn't reach there, but it never broke this fair value also. Remember, this is a bearish fair value gap. It never broke that fair value while taking the liquid. Look, forget about breaking. Where is the midpoint of this fair value? It didn't even close that midpoint. Not yesterday, not today. So my bullishness and bearishness, okay, if I was not expecting it to get broken, then my focus could have been this buy side taken, any sell short setup from here, I would hold for the previous day low. The reason is here, buy side taken failed to close above. So I'm waiting to see if it can reach here. Trust me, Run, like literally I'm talking about a run from here until here, this 377 handle. Because it didn't reach there, I'm not interested for that sell short. And because I have bullish PDRA, I was framing my buy longs. Today will tell me if we are going for this due liquidity and the weekly on, or if we are continuing again. How? This fair value gap. Still it's okay, but by the end, if it cannot come back above the midpoint, tomorrow this is your higher time frame point of interest to frame your sell short. Forget about this fair value. You can use this 4 hours continuation, this one. This is the last 4 hour candle of the day. If it closes below that, see that midpoint? So you know where the midpoint is. So if it closes below this 4 hour fair value, this is your higher time frame point of interest to frame the sell shorts. I don't care the rest of the fair value is there or not. Yeah, it will cause a little bit of problem, but this is already your higher time frame point of interest for tomorrow. And this fair value gap, it's a daily fair value. It never on the daily closed above the midpoint. If it closed above on this day, it could easily reach for this one. And my focus is the mid of that one as well. The day it will close above a daily candle, above this midpoint, I'm looking for that all-time high. Because after this fair value, there is nothing to stop this market. So this is where it should go. Again, I'm bullish until a certain, bearish until a certain. Once it reaches here, I'm done with my bullish bias. Until what? Until that fair value is broken, especially the midpoint. Once the midpoint is broken from the daily chart, even better the candle that breaks the midpoint, the same candle broke above that fair value. I'm gonna use this fair value for that all-time high. Until that happens, I'm sitting on my hand. Yeah, not sitting. It's like bearish PDRA wrist, the 1 and 1. It's here. Breaking the bullish PDRA, I'm now bearish. I'm now like by the end of today, whatever happens. Okay. So if it breaks, I'm looking forward to this low to be taken out because this is a due liquidity left over here. Simple. My chart, the week almost reached the CE of old 4 hour bearish. Yeah, that 4 hour I already watch my don't have anything to trade. Weekly meeting recording. Where is the recording here? Even here, I guess you will see. In this video, I don't know how the quality is and where he uploaded. Okay, this is looking good quality, but I don't know. When I'm done. Okay. See that? This is that 4 hour bag. Okay, I don't know if you guys can understand or not, but that one is not the daily bag as well. Like the 4 hour fair value gap I have marked and it is written over here. It's like there is a moment where I went to the higher time frame and I changed the marking. Okay. Can you read this one? I don't know. I can read it. 4 hours bearish fair value, 4 hours bearish bag. Here, see? I'm talking about this. Okay, let's see how what I'm saying. About this fair value, the breakaway gap is also both of their price. What is this is representative? Propulsion. After trading propulsion, you know how the yesterday. Okay, I don't have to explain anything. Yeah. First time creating fair value gap. If it can just close above previous day high, whatever it is, I'm still bullish. Bullish until how far? Until this level. the daily breakaway gap, which is sitting here. See, this is where I readjusted that 4 hours on. Yeah. Once market reaches here, I'm gonna be very conservative because that was also like this midpoint of this daily breakaway gap is also a projected terminus from a old 4 hours thing.
The daily inversion.
Yeah. So overlapping that was that was the. But the thing is, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be bullish until this. Once market reaches here, I will not look for anything. Yeah, maybe a small sell short, a scalp, those type of thing can happen, but more likely this is where I'm gonna be very conservative. A small profit, a small risk, that type of day. Once I'm seeing this market,
You are showing the wrong screen.
Okay. How come? No. You're seeing that same thing, bro.
I'm not seeing the video, just that.
What?
I'm not
All
seeing
the
the video.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. The thing is the video in the weekly meeting recording section. Okay. Weekly meeting recording section, but I shared the whole entire screen. Then how it's not? Just a sec. What I was sharing over here?
I'm just seeing the chart that you were drawing daily
Oh.
and midpoints.
Okay, let me check because I was sharing the entire screen, not a window. So if I bring it here, is it showing now? Okay, yes, now it's showing. So it should be all right. Just give me 1 second. This was the weekly meeting, yeah, weekly meeting recording. Inside of this window, you can see this video where 50. I was yesterday. This is literally before I have already talked about it, and that recording is on the Saturday thing. But what I was saying is this one and that fair value gap. Okay, very next candle closed above. It's not a good quality since it is all entire screen recording, but that 4 hour bag is over here, and I was talking about from this fair value gap after reclaiming it. On the 4 hours chart, I will show you the exact thing. So I was talking about, I just readjusted the daily bag with that 4 hour, but I didn't change the name over there. That is getting broken. You will see that how that works. So it will retest, and from here there is nothing to stop this market. So I'm the exact same order. I'm saying 100 handle move to catch another 550 handle worth of move, because it will not just stop here. Okay, after taking the all time high, every buy side you will see it will take this buy side or this buy side. It will go at least bare minimum. That's literally minimum 5 to 20 handle above it. And my overall new all time high position is 23,300 or 400. I forgot. So let me go further. I was talking about. Yeah. Again, open, low, high, close is here. It's not a close below, it's a close way far from that end. Not a single bearish candle close below it. Bullish continuation, fair value gap. If you think this is the 1 minute fair value, entering from here, stop loss below, third candle slow. Are you stopped out? No. Then why it's not disrespected? Okay, weak causes the damage. Simple. Body was rejecting like this. Body was rejecting like this. So next candle, boom. Okay, so that's that part. And so these are the 4 hour levels that I was looking at. Okay, so the 4 hours and the buy side cut deep. Then why this high On the 4 hours, it will have a little bit of fair value gap with unfilled portion, with a liquidity within. That is how far I'm actually looking for my target. In 1 hour, the same area. I have marked that liquidity, of course. And in 1 hour, that's your accumulation manipulation. So that is also a market maker DU model, okay, not buy model. So that is where I'm looking at it. 15 minutes. Okay, so whatever you are looking at, current price, it's been clearing those dues. There is a due, there is a due. So these dues will be cleared. After that, yes, here is a clear thing. But from weekly, this whole range is looking like a console. That's why it will be cleared as well. If you mark this every individual high, even 4 hours time frame or daily time frame, it's relatively equal high. Okay, it's not, this is a 15-minute relative equal highs and exact highs. Okay, but same area. What you're looking for? Look, all this. Buy side, buy side, buy side, buy side, buy side, buy side. Then boom. And all this happened how? Oh man. When market was continuing higher, inversion fair value formed. Here. Using inversion. New continuation fair value formed. Let me mark the one that it traded. Continuation traded, going higher, there is no fair value, that is your inversion. Okay, like continuation got inverted. Boom shakalaka laka boom chick, boom chick. Makes sense or no? When broken, next will be the ass. The ass was grasped until that far, bro. That far from there. Ass grabs. That anyway, the thing is, the whole point of this conversation is how can I go back? Come on, come on. Stop. You talk too much. Okay, you need to talk less. The whole point of this conversation is your higher time frame chart should look something like this. This is weekly. You are looking at a weekly accumulation, manipulation, distribution phase. Don't be bearish for this low or even this low. If it comes here, you are looking at a global financial crash, because once it will come for these lows at the left, the next low is here, where I have a small fair value, which is $15,000. Okay. So from already 22,600 area or 700 area, this market has already fallen until this far, 16,452. This is the $6,000, 6,000 plus move. The next move you're looking at, if that happens, this market will not stop before clearing these relative equal lows. And the other reason is on your monthly time frame, because I'm talking about the weekly ranges. So monthly time frame, these were the fair value gaps. This fair value previously got traded, market went higher using that fair value. So if it falls, this is the only thing we have inside of what we have a small liquidity. Before, like below that, we have nothing. So you are talking about a fall for 11,400, and below that, this is where the whole thing started. So I don't even know if I should be looking at these fair value gaps or not. And that is you're talking about $10,000. So a market crash of more than 50-60%, because $22,600, $700 until that 10,000, 11,000 area. In between, there is no stopping. Anyway, the thing is, market has traded the bullish fair value from monthly. Okay, I'm gonna mark both of them in a single box so that I don't have to draw a whole lot of things. This is a fair value, this is a fair value. Both of them traded, went higher. All these liquidities cleared. Inversion of monthly happened. Using this monthly inversion, let me change the color to make sure I'm on the same. Okay, yeah. Using this monthly inversion, see that? That's exactly where we have that daily and weekly fair value gap sitting. So from here, be bullish. Don't look for below this level. Okay, don't look anything below these levels. This range, literally this range. Don't look anything below this range. If you're looking anything below this range, then you are expecting a global financial crash. Because this is a top 100 company share, okay? Top 100. So if the top 100 company crashes more than 50%, I don't think there will be anything left in this market to look for. Yeah, and this is not crypto. Still that happened. And okay, let's do one thing, guys. Crypto has manipulation, Forex has manipulation. What's happening here? Let's see what happened at that 849 in crypto. Bitcoin. I don't know, like I'm just going for the first time, okay? Bitcoin falling, no problem, but I want to see how it fall or what happened around that 849 candle where Donald Trump fucked a lot of people. I think this is that 849 candle, okay? 849 candle, exact same thing on the crypto. Okay, the same candle I want to see on the Forex, because I hear a lot of people says Forex has lots of manipulation. So where is that 849? Here. Exact same thing. So where is the manipulation you are talking about? Why this is not a manipulation? What the hell? Let me go to the MNQ. The same thing here, even it's even bigger thing. It's not the same thing, it's even bigger. Comparing to the others, this is a 145 handle worth of move on MNQ. The same candle on Bitcoin, I don't know how I can actually mark the peeps or handles, but let's see. And don't forget the price of Bitcoin. It's 5 times bigger price than what we are looking at in NQ. Okay, so NQ is 21,000. Bitcoin, we are talking about 105K. 105K. So that's like more than like 5 times bigger. So if it's happening 351 handle worth of move, this is divided by 5, it will be 60 handle comparing to your Nasdaq. Then on Euro USD, this is a 175 or 17.5 handle actually. 175 ticks or 17.5 handle. So the same thing is presented in everywhere. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is 830, 850, 849. Here, it's even smaller over here. Here. 8.7 handle. So that move is presented in everywhere, even in AUD USD, okay? So whenever you are trading any of these markets, not random, any, even gold. Let's see what happened in gold. So 49 here. It is the same thing here. 849 here. That one single, but gold, look at gold. Is it a bullshit move? Definitely no. Why? It has accumulation, it has manipulation, it has distribution. It inverted a fair value gap here. Using inversion, using continuation, it was already falling. It was already giving a sell short setup. That's where it's going. Yeah, the same thing you can talk about MNQ as well. It was already giving a buy long setup. So 49 here. This liquidity taken, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. You're looking at the exact same thing in a bigger picture. However, last fair value gap got broken. Using this was the move. Yeah, I talked about the midpoint. So that midpoint got broken. I already know that it can go higher. But it's happening in every place. So why I hear, like, even my friend talks about it, like, I don't trade forex because there are lots of manipulation. What the fuck is the manipulation? If you're trading forex, do you know how you can utilize your forex every day? Let me show you something side by I wouldn't be available to do that side by side thing, but DXY 4 hours, what you are looking for. Okay, all my sell side is now taken, so all of them are taken, trading into that 4-hour fair value gap, and there was that inversion fair value, whatever. How you can utilize is, look here. Okay, what time? 11 a.m. That's yesterday. Let's look for today. PM. Okay, here. This is where you had a bearish fair value gap on the DXY, and the midpoint is also traded. This candle is what you are waiting for. What is it? 3 a.m. Okay, this is your 3 a.m. candle or London candle. London started, it came close, engulfed this up close candle. This is already an order block for you. On the other hand, it has traded the CE, came close below the mid. Where is the next rejection can happen? From the low. This candle has expanded lower. So the next from a bearish fair value. So you can expect the next will take this, and we have liquidities here. We have more liquidities on this side, or whatever. The point of interest can be lower as well, because it's already trading, I think, below this fair value gap by that time. Yeah, so it was closing below this fair value. No, let's keep it aside. For the fair value, let's keep it aside for a second. This is the sell side. These are your fair value retest sell side. Point of interest, you are looking, like, after this candle, when it engulfed this candle, you are looking for that sell short opportunity. How far? Maybe, yes, since we have a bullish bearish overlapping area, maybe not too far. Maybe not, you don't need to hold for these lows. You can hold for the previous candle or this candle this way, like a specific one, the one that is very clean to your here. Okay, the first one is looking really good. Relative equal lows, relative equal lows. Okay, so this is already good. You don't need to look until that one. Let me remove that, this part. From there until here, this is a 15-minute candle on DXY. Okay, the same area. Let me go back to 4 hours and let me look for the same area on Euro USD. What you are looking for on Euro USD? Just a sec. DXY is telling you it should fall using this fair value. So what Euro USD should tell you? Because it is trading against DXY, it should tell you that it should go higher. Okay, DXY has traded bearish PDRA. Let me just look into this candle, which is 5 June 2025 3 a.m. Okay, so 5 June 2025 3 a.m. 5 June 2025 3 a.m. Why the fuck this timing are different? Oh, okay, DXY, fucking hell. DXY has a 1 hour problem. That's why I don't use the 4 hour on DXY. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's this candle. The after the fair value getting retested again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this candle. How many candles? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 1, 2, 3 candle, the fourth one. 1, 1, 2, 3, the fourth one. Okay, here. So after this candle, what we are looking at? We are looking at a bullish move here, and we are looking at a bearish move on the DXY. See, after this candle, we are looking at a bearish move on DXY and bullish on Euro USD. This is your bullish move. How it happened? Okay, I will look for any fair value gap here. If I don't get it, I have this inversion fair value, so I don't have to worry much. Okay, because that candle in DXY, it was coming out of a bearish fair value gap. I need a bullish PDRA on Euro USD. Since I'm not seeing any bullish fair value gaps here, I'm using this one as my bullish PDRA. Target this high. Since here you can target this high, or since you have a bearish fair value here, you can do that. But this is that high here and low on the other side. Inside of this candle, how you are trading? Took the sell side liquidity, failed to close below. Another confluence for you that this is where I'm looking good on the next 4 hour bullishness. Go to the 15 minutes chart. Let me go back one more time. Sorry. Let me mark this level so that I can show or see how the 15 minutes looking. Okay. From this opening area, you are looking at a open low high close, and that same thing, like it took the sell side of the previous 4 hour, failed to close below. Where is the next candle's opening happening? This level. How you are framing it? This is 4 hours opening. I'm looking for the next 4 hours opening. I think here. Yeah, 5 a.m. 1 a.m. 5 a.m. Okay. This is the next opening. You are waiting for what? Market to go for a open low, whatever the low is. This is the low you are seeing. So open low, then you are looking at a high close until this buy side is taken. This is your buy side. Yeah, it's not a very good price action NFP week, but what can you mark below this level or at this level as your PDRA? You have a bullish fair value gap here. Why I'm marking it, I'm gonna explain in a second, but just wait a bit. This is a 15-minute bullish fair value. And let me remove this line. What else do you have? Consecutive order block, since it has already traded through that level, and that order lowest order block low is never taken out. Now, why I marked this fair value is very simple. Market created fair value, one candle came through it, next candle and next candle. Immediately, like next means like within this, without taking this liquidity or the violating the third candle's low, it has went through the fair value, closed above it, so it can be reclaimed. If it's a reclaimed, market should not close the body below it, and it was not closing the body below. And remember, your open happened here. When that open happened, open high, you are not doing anything. You are looking for a open low to form. Open low formed inside of this area, maybe on 5 minutes or 1 minute, you are looking for an entry. Okay, 5 minute has the same fair value. And same scenario, one candle closed below, next candle went through, closed above. It should not close below this area one more time. Reclaimed is still happening over here and here. What can you see in your 5 minutes? Or wait for your setup. The thing is, this is a higher high, higher low forming. Looking for SMT, look at your GBP USD at the same area. This area, I guess. Let me check one more time. 355 and 450. 355, 450. Hey, 355. So this one and 450. This. Okay. This one even had a beta. Okay. whichever one gives you the better clear visible levels. For example, this one was little messy around that area, but the same time this one had more clean structures. As you can see, you have that 1 p.m. opening and the 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. This is that 5 a.m. opened at this level, open, you are looking at a low first to create. Okay, remember, you are bullish, but you are looking for what? A low, then the high, then wherever it closes. So your open happened here until the low forms. Low, how far can it form? You have fair value gaps here. I believe this one has a better 15. Okay, even better. You have a 15-minute fair value right here to use, or you have a 15-minute fair value here to use. You have a 15-minute fair value, clean fair value here to use. These are the areas. Market opened here, low formed. Let me remove this one since it was once broken. Next using as the same reclaimed, but here traded. This is the area where you are looking for your setup in maybe 1 minute or even 5 minute setup, whatever you feel like. 1 minute, what you have? Liquidity grab, market structure sheep, bullish fair value. Use that fair value right here. Okay, so inside of that leg, liquidity, MSS, fair value, traded, boom. How far? I think the same buy side in this case, either this one or I think this is the buy side. Let me go and check the 4 hours one more time. Yeah, that one, the upper one. I'm not talking about this buy side. That was taken too. Same thing on the Euro USD, which is here. I'm talking about this buy side, not that buy side, but that one was also taken. Both of the buy side was taken. Maybe you could have even targeted that depending on how the price looks like, but I'm talking about the immediate one. Okay, and entry is forming here. So here to here, it's not a small one, it's a big range. This is a 253 ticks. Okay, it's a big range, it's not a small range. Similarly, this is also a very good range because your entry happened from these areas. Okay, so let me go back to the 1 minute chart and you will see how big that one looks like. I'm talking about the entry here, and this was the buy side. Okay, so you are looking at something like this. Entry, breakaway gap, fair value gap, inversion, everything was presented wherever. Let's say your stop loss was below this level. Since we have some spread, that's why instead of putting at the second candle low, I just manually added the spread with the position, and your target is the previous 4-hour level, which is this level. So you're looking at a profit of 4.5 R. Okay, something unbelievable, right? You cannot have this type of entry. You don't know how to trade Forex. I'm gonna go for a few very soon. Videos. If I'm not wrong, this is the one. 4%, 4%, okay? But I think this is the 4% gain on why my internet is messing around. Let me check. The chart should look a little different, not the same. That should be 8.8 or something profit. Oh, okay. So $2.8 or 4 are the this one. Okay, that's why. See this?
So guys, the other
it's a very old recording, old video, so I hope you will bear with me. It's the exact same thing. See, 4 hours order block FVG. I'm marking the higher time frames. I'm using my entry like this way. Okay, this was not taken like August 17, 2023. when I was trading my forex fund accounts, this is how I was making my money. Okay, I will show you. Okay, I will show you. I took the buy long, I took the sell short, both of them. I caught it like this way until that buy. See that buy side? That buy side is the 4 hour level. This high, that high was the 4 hours high. Look here, 5 a.m. See that 5 a.m. See that where the high is? 5 a.m. This is how I used to trade London. Okay, previous 4 hour I used to look at that, and the next 4 hour I'm targeting the direction and the 4 hour previous 4 hours range. 1 minute chart, I was doing it that way. So this was that. See that 5 a.m. exact same time that candle's high was here. The 5 a.m. 4 hours candle high, and that is a 4 hour bearish fair value. This is the 4 hours bullish fair value gap area. When market came to the bullish fair value gap and then failed to close below the liquidity level, that's where I frame my buy long setup, and I caught all this move, like the entire move. And I will show you. Let me see, like where in the video that execution photo I shared. I think around the end I shared the execution. Here. See that? Where it started and where I ended? So Forex is the money making machine. Yeah. If you have CFD farms, 1 to 2 hour is bullshit that you are doing. And if you are trading NQ only, if you have Forex account, then you are doing bullshit. Yeah. And that's why I was also showing that it's gonna fall again. And that fall happened also. But anyway, doesn't matter. The thing is, it's the same structure. Okay, after taking that, see that? So buy side taken. And what do you have over here? Liquidity grab, market structure shift, breaker, overlapping fair value, retest, boom. First target, how far? First target is until this low. From the high to the low, above 50%. So your entry doesn't need to be anywhere below that. OTG entry, it works like magic in Forex. Inversion, that's already your entry. You can mark from this side as well. Okay? Like this, 6-2. How far you are targeting? That negative 1.5. 1.5 is here. If your entry is after the inversion, if you know, if you understand that this is the inversion, then you are looking at something like this. From here until, let's say, until the continuation breaks. Okay, so this is where the continuation broken. This is already a 4-hour trade. Okay, continuation broken here, so you're exiting here. That's also already a 3.36-hour trade. Okay, how the candle closed, that can give you the next direction. If it closed above the previous candle's high, you are letting the sell go, you are looking for buy. If it failed to close above, you are waiting for a sell short opportunity. On the 4 hours, I believe it closed above the previous candle, if I'm not wrong. Here, closed above. So on this candle, what are you doing? Imagine, okay, this is how it works. It has taken this high, but I have more relative equal highs over here. Okay, don't forget I have a buy side here and I have a buy side here. It has taken this high, but what it did, closed above the previous candle's high. So what are you looking on this one? Buy long. So you let that sell short go. That sell short is what? Do you know? This is your open, low, high, close. That is your sell short. So let me put another marker over this range. 15 minutes. Within that range, okay? This is where it is opening. This is where the opening is. You're looking at a open, low, high, close. Immediately, where do you have a fair value gap? 15 minutes. Okay. Mark this one and mark the other one. This is one fair value and you have another continuation that is also getting respected, overlapping area. Okay. This is your point of interest. So let me delete everything. Oh, by the way, what are you targeting over there? You are targeting these highs. Okay. So let me put the buy side, this high and the previous candle side, both of them. Okay, so wherever that falls. 15 minute to 1 minute. Let me remove the previous buy side that we have taken since it closed above the previous 4-hour candle. Remember what time we are looking at? Around 9 o'clock. Open, low, high, close. So it should be after this candle. This is the candle that is opened at 8:59, closed at 9 o'clock. This is where your 4-hour new candle started from 9 on the Forex. So open, low, high, close is what you're looking at. Okay. Very first thing what you're looking here. It has taken a liquidity. It has given you a market structure shift. At the same time, it has already did something. Don't I talk about it? Fair value gap got traded before the MSS. Yeah. So next is what? Breaker. Consecutive order blocks. Breaker. If you got your entry from this breaker, where is your stop loss? Since consecutive breaker, I would put it below that breaker candle low. What is your target? That previous 4-hour high, which is this high. This is at the previous 4. Remember, it closed above. So you're targeting until this point. Yeah, I know it's not a 8 or 9er, but can you see any, like on this move, any continuation getting broken? No. Going higher, going higher. So you are still in that trade until what? Until this continuation broke. So where it broke, you are out of your trade on that retest. Now, how is it looking for you? And I have selected or I have put my stop loss below the all of them. You have a fair value gap already retested, a propulsion block formed, another fair value based on breaker you are taking entry. This can be literally here. Okay, that's how you get a 7 or 6er. But let's say you covered at least this fair value gap low. A breakaway gap, a fair value gap. So you took the entry on this retest of the breaker, but let's say the next candle came to trade this fair value and this breaker level. But do you have a clean 2022 IT model here? Yes. Look how beautiful the delivery is. But the problem is with the futures, we are stuck with this only NQ, ES, YM. Yeah, we can trade the gold, we can trade the crude oil. The problem with that is in Project X, we don't have this type of button. We have to change the order book. We have to change the chart to that level, this level. It's a big hassle over there. For example, if we had a buy sell button on Project X on the bottom here, let's say we have a buy sell button, okay, and the lot selection button. That's why every stream I'm going, every place I'm looking at it, I'm telling them to add this. If we have a buy sell button like this one, okay, on Project X, and here as well, then do you know what I would do? This chart, I would set like my, not this chart, my execution chart. I would set like this way. Yeah. And one here NQ, gold, crude oil, and if I have anything, if not 4, then I would put it as 3. But my chart would look something like this. And I will only take entry on the one that is giving me clear, visible structure. Not the fuck that we are doing the whole day. Okay, it's like whatever the F it is doing over here the whole time. Look at this structure. What the fork is this? It's like bouncing. Yeah, price. A staircase. Take a step, jump, 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 jump. It's like this. This is good. It's not bad on this leg. Okay, it's not bad. But what the hell was this during other days. What the hell of this during AM session? What the hell is this on here? What the hell is this over here? Without taking this liquidity when market was coming for these levels, it's going higher. And I have clean buy sides, but I cannot participate properly because of this shit. So if this market is looking like this, and then I'm seeing my gold is very clear or my crude oil is very clear, I will participate that. But issue is I have to keep changing the fucking order book every time I'm trying to take that entry. Yeah, all I need is that button, buy sell button. I'm already in. I'm gonna look like this. That's the beauty of having a CFD account. If you have one and if you're losing it, then you are completely fucked. Your mind is fucked. That's why you're losing it. Because you have opportunity to trade everything you want over there. So all you have to do is observe, like choose 3-4 pairs. That's okay. No, you don't need 20-30. 3 or 4, good enough. Set the chart before you even frame a setup or think about a setup. Okay, maybe before the session starts, come maybe 30-40 minutes before the session starts, before the London session. If you're trading London, before the New York, maybe come 30-40 minutes before. And what you do is only mark your higher time frame point of interest, that is where you are willing to participate, and the one that is according, like mark the buy side and sell side for you. Higher time frame, the bullish on and bearish on. In between, do nothing. One level wrist, whichever one wrist first, observe that one. For example, I have an inversion from monthly over here. Let's say this candle traded here, but rest doesn't have anything. Where this market is, I don't have anything. I'm not looking at it. I'm only observing this because it is on my higher time frame. If it gives me a setup, I will only participate on this one. I have clear structures. For example, let's say I have clear structures. Okay, market has bullish fair value gap. Market retested. It's going higher. I have a order. Think this is a like 1 minute or 5 minute, 15 minute chart. Bullish fair value gap. This one traded. Rest didn't trade. I'm just observing this one. So what I will do, either from the fair value on this leg in 1 minute, I will frame my setup, or since this is the order block, I will frame it on the next candle. So this is my entry. Stop loss either at the order block slow or below the midpoint, like around the 75% level, like this way. And then I'm aiming for my buy side liquidity. This was the buy side. So let's say this is my entry. That's my stop loss. This is the buy side. So I'm getting out at this level. Maybe lower time frame would have a better stop loss and better entry level. Maybe my entry can be happening from these areas. No problem. Like whatever it is, I'm framing my setup, the one that has reached my point of interest. I don't have to observe one chart for the whole day and forcing a trade. It's a frustration. What do you think I was doing over there? Okay. Like when I was framing the buys, after that first one, wherever that first one was, on this leg, I framed a setup based on what? Based on there is a liquidity grab happened, market structure shift happened. And I was calling this candle as a breaker over here. Okay, the breaker can be this one or even this one, because both of them are swing highs. But since this is the low and this is another low, okay, let me fix the sheet first. Breaker. Why this is my breaker and I didn't mark this one? Between two lows, one low here, one low here. This is the highest point, not that. That is on the left of this low. So not that one. That can act as a mitigation block, but that's not a breaker. Breaker is this, between two low, wherever the highest point is, and within that your highest up close candle. If it's consecutive, your breaker is like this. But this is the main one. Your main focus should be here. Before it has traded a fair value gap here. This is the fair value that is sitting from the low to the high at OTZ level, yeah, or below 50% level. Let me put it like this way. below 50%, overlapping 6-2. I have that breaker overlapping fair value. So I took a entry at this level. But what I didn't let them, my stop loss wasn't here and I didn't get stopped out here. What I did, this fair value has to be very powerful because when it is getting broken, it's breaking the breaker, it's breaking the fair value as well. Already 2 PDRs are getting broken. I'm not interested. So what I did is this candle closed below, very next candle tap back into the fair value, I exited. Look, the same area is still the same area, okay? Still, this is how that area looks like. But I closed my trade in loss. I took a loss over there. Then this is what? This is literally frustration. It's a frustrating move. When market came here and took these liquidities here, this retracement was nonsense because what it did, that is a low. Then we had more liquidities around this area as well. I think this one was taken on the first move, but it didn't take the other one. So this was the previous low, sorry. Oh, even this area, okay? When it came here and then this move given, it was a nonsense move because that is where we have, I'm not just talking about this low, okay? This low, let me mark it. Then below those, all this, where market currently doing that shit, but that low and this low is super equal. It took these liquidities, what it did, boom. Okay, took the equal highs on the top, and this is the previous daily high as well. It's falling. I'm okay. This is what I'm anticipating already because that's inside of a higher time frame already. There is a daily bearish fair value. There is a 4 hours, there is a 1 hour bearish fair value. I'm already anticipating that yes, it can fall. It has fallen. It took this low. And this is the other low. From here, it again went higher. Higher how far? Above the high as well. This is nonsense. When this nonsense happens, avoid. It will happen during this NFP week. That's one thing. But overall, last couple of weeks, when market has reached around this area, this is how your daily chart, weekly chart looks like. This is how your daily looks like. It's mostly, it's a consolidation that happening. Because you can see not a single body closing above the highs, even here as well. All the bodies are within the same range from here to here. This is where all the body, even that candle's body, see? This is how it looks. On the 4 hours. Come on. That area, okay? On the 4 hours, this is how it looks. What do you think? This is a very clean price action? Yeah. Some of them were clean. For example, this area. Inversion fair value, bullish fair value, liquidity grab, market structure shift, market retested. How far? From the low to the high. What can you see over here? OTG retracement, fair value gap retracement. Where should it go? That buy side. Buy side taken, now it's falling. Okay. That's why we say the higher you go, the better it is. Okay. When in doubt, zoom out. How clean now it's looking to you. Yeah. When it was going higher, it created consecutive order blocks. Here, even the high of the order block is here. But at the same time, it is giving you another liquidity grab, market structure shift. You had an inversion fair value gap that got respected. You had 4 hours fair value, 4 hours fair value. Market didn't trade it. Went for the buy side straight away. So on the 4 hours, it's very good. But on the 1 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, even on 1 hour, it sucks. This is how your 1 hour looks like. Okay. Lots of ups and downs, yeah, the range, it's still remaining the same range, same style, but I would not mark from this low, of course, on the range. I will look for some other ranges. For example, here, what happened? Accumulation happened, manipulation into a bullish fair value gap happened. then distribution happened. So if when it is falling, I'm looking for a OTZ, 1 hour is telling me to look like this way. So I would look like this way, and I have like multiple bullish fair value gaps. But what happened? It broke. Everything was broken. The test stop loss was hit. Any entry based on this OTZ or 50% area that got messed up. But total range, that is a winning trade on 4 hours and a very clean chart. 1 hour. What the hell is this? And problem, we cannot do the swing trading. Okay, that's the problem. And CFD can do. You can do that as well. This is how it looks now on your hourly. Not a single bearish fair value is forming in last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. There is one left over there. It's still like that way. So this fair value. After that, this is how it looks. Yeah. Where is it heading? Since all the levels are broken, this is the only level you have, and above that, this is another small level you have. But yeah, what I was saying is, if you want, okay, people who wants to trade gold or other stuff, if you are good with changing that order book, the DOM and the contracts, I messed up couple of times trying that. Okay, so I'm looking for a buy long in gold. I took the buy long and the entry was on NQ. Okay, so I had to close it into $300 loss when the gold was running like crazy towards my take profit area. I cannot cope up with those sheets. So I stopped and I'm focused only on NQ. But one pair is not the solution. Definitely not. The day you are sitting here, if you have 2-3 pairs in your favorite list, for example, how can I'm looking for GC as well. Okay, and let's see how the GC doing today. It will change all of them. No, damn it, I don't have the chart link, that's why. Yeah, I would rather do this way. Okay, let's say I'm just observing NQ and gold, then I will make 2 of the NQ and 2 of them gold on 5 minutes or 15 minutes, 1 minute, that way. So whatever it is, that way. But you can see the gold. Okay, it's been falling as well. Gold is also falling, but let's see how the session is looking like. So let me MGC 1 minute chart. Look at all this consolidation, all the sell side taken. When there was a buy setup forming, was there a whole lot of thing to worry about? What the hell? During the London session, I'm talking about first the London, that's my session. When the buy long is forming, on the left there is empty space, nothing. Yeah, 15 minutes time frame. Man, my internet, why every day, man? Fucking hell. What can you see? London session started, 15-minute bullish fair value, that's where the market is. And you have relative equal highs. And along with these highs, you have that high, previous daily high as well. So let's say this is your buy side. You don't even want the other buy side. This is the 15-minute bullish fair value gap. And you have a liquidity grab, market structure shift, then market, and then accumulation, manipulation. Everything is there. 1 minute time frame, you're aiming for these highs, okay? Look, what can you see over here? After 2 a.m., this is the 2 a.m. area where the kill zone starts. And then my entry starts from 3 a.m. What can you see at 3 a.m. happening? Liquidity grab, market structure shift using what? That higher time frame. Liquidity grab, market structure shift, only fair value gap with inversion. Big fair value usually 25%, but let's for the sake of this thing. How far can I target? Where is that buy side that I marked? This is how far I can target, but do I need to? That's the part. It has delivered 11 hour trade. But do I need to? No. What I can do? Maybe I can take a partial. I can close a profit above these highs. Okay, from where market has first time broke some continuation. I closed a partial, no problem. This is 3.56 R. But see that equal highs. Okay. After taking partial, what I'm waiting for? Some sort of liquidity grab. It has created some equal highs and lows over here. Okay, so equal lows over here, relative equal highs over here. And then I know my buy side is still up there higher. What am I doing here? Again, since I'm outside, I'm gonna observe how since I'm out of the macro entry, I'm observing how the 15 minutes looks like. Okay, if I have the higher time frame chart, then I would never exit over here. That's for sure, because it is a retracement into the 15-minute fair value. But forget that. I exited in 1 minute. Okay. What am I looking for? Again, using this area, a new setup. Let's see if that is presented or not. Liquidity graph, market structure shift, retracement. I would look for the 50% and let's see what do we have over here. Okay, there is a fair value and volume imbalance overlapping 50 and overlapping together here as well. We have an inversion below that. We have consecutive order blocks as well. Since two candles are there and I can see it never reached for the lower on that side. Yeah. So that's how this is where we have another entry. Okay. We can see it's coming out of a 15 minutes. There is a liquidity grab and market structure shift and a clean fair value gap retest and a good swing low to put the stop loss. How far? Again, this is the buy side. I'm targeting that. Okay. Continuation broken. I exited. After I exited, what market did? Here. Again, 15 minutes time frame. Do I have anything new? Usually, again, I'm saying when I have the higher time frame open with me, I don't exit with just 1 minute fair value gaps or 1 minute problems. New 15-minute bullish fair value. After I exited, yeah. After I exited, next one in profit as well. 1 minute bullish fair value. Look at the gold, bro. I don't know. Some days I feel like I should be fucking up. This is that 15-minute bullish fair value. Retested. How? Liquidity grab, market structure shift. Fair value gap, breakaway gap. And there is a volume imbalance. So you can add with any of those. Whatever that is. Entry. Stop loss below breakaway gap candle slow. Even if you want below, put below the low, this is your target, and that target is, so what I'm showing over here, continuation broken, you are exiting over here somewhat around these areas. Yeah, on the retest to 3.22 R, continuation broken, you exited on the retest here. So that's a 1.73 or even 1:2 already delivered with this move. So whatever it is on this one, on this retest. Okay, so 1 to 2 is delivered. 15-minute bullish fair value, liquidity MSS, fair value breakaway, tap here. On this move, not a single fair value was broken until the buy side was taken. Then the continuation broke, again another liquidity market structure, whatever is happening. Look, even on the top, liquidity grab, market structure shift, fair value gap. I mean, come on. Dude, I don't know what others gonna do, but from now on, I'm gonna keep an eye on everything. I'm gonna keep an eye on gold and NQ together. I'm not just gonna sit on the NQ. So to make it clean. It's a It's a clean 2022 IT model with clean delivery from here until this, whatever. I don't care. Like I don't need only a 1 to 2 trade. That's already done. Yeah. Even I don't have to hold until this far. Understand, okay? This fair value gap. Any big fair value, I look for at least 25%. At least. That's the minimum I look for. So if my entry was happening from 25% area, whatever, let's say that one, then my 1 to 2 is happening around this, already on the first leg. Okay. So you're talking about a 1 to 2 here. I don't need to look for all these other movements. But anyway, doesn't matter. Whatever it is, clean setup, delivery. I'm only looking forward to that. It has fallen even further lower, but whatever it is, that's the New York AM session, I guess. Yeah. And let's see how the buy looks like. Liquidity MSS, breaker, retracement. Okay. The one that stopped me out, okay? That retraced into that OTZ or here. That fair value gap below 50, the one that stopped me, or not stopped me, I closed in loss, that one. Breakaway gap, that candle's low, even over there I was doing the exact same thing. Already the height went higher, came back, look for a deeper read.
मैं
How
स्टेट में
your
नहीं है
stop loss
actually,
should
मैं
be like this. Rest is history.
Okay.
This
The
high it was
motherfucking
retracing
you
from,
can-
that
your-
high should be your first target. So this
Below
is a 1.59 hour. Okay, so but it has broken this fair value gap. See, or even you, if you want, you can mark like this way. नहीं इधर ही लिखना पड़ेगा. So once it's broken, I know I have to get out. You saw me getting out.
Yes.
Went higher, came back, boom. From my winning
I was
trade,
reading-
profitable trade.
reading
And what is the
some
result of
clear-
that? Have you seen that? Where,
Thank you.
okay, what I said.
FVG.
So this
Higher
is a profit
again.
for me, but why I'm not
Every
willing to
single day,
put the
not
stop loss
last
here?
one.
Yes, there is a small
25%.
volume imbalance. Maybe put it.
I
around
hope you
these areas.
know
Long week
that.
candle CE or
I'm
the
not
third
sure.
candle
The
it's also a long week CE. So you're looking at an entry like this. Again, the same thing. Wherever I enter, I never
Yesterday
enter
news
from
what
the
you
top
guys
of the
used.
fair
1
value. My
year.
entry always
Yesterday.
is
No,
a
no, no,
little
a-
inside
anything.
of the fair value. And I'm
I'm just
talking about this
looking
retracement. Why
the
not
range,
this
midnight
retracement?
range.
So,
Okay.
because this was your MSS high, or even if you mark this one, that okay, that is actually your MSS high. So that MSS happened here. Low, high, lower, low. That is where you had your MSS. After that retraced into the discount array, and I don't know why it is looking like this. Okay, retraced into the discount array, and you are looking for a 1 to 2. And look, with a stop loss around this area, I have got my 1 to 2. That's your partial. If you are holding, you can hold. Once it broke, you exit out of the rest of the position. But a big partial has to be taken over here. That entry, it played out. When this high was taken, that's already your entry done. How you can hold? Continuation. If it's broken, you are getting out. If it's not broken, you are still holding. Continuation traded, went above this high. This fair value gaps, job is done. The retracement high is the high you should be looking for. How you can make it higher or bigger? Continuation. Got broken without taking the retracement high. This is your inversion. Inversion traded, fall. There is a volume imbalance. That's why I added like this, and that's why this market has first traded that volume imbalance, then fall. This is the inversion here. On the other hand, you have again a liquidity graph market structure shift. And this retracement was happening into that inversion fair value. You have a breaker over here again, high, low, higher, high, liquidity MSS, breaker, fair value, inversion fair value. Market traded the inversion low with the breaker mid getting respected, or breaker, whatever it is here. And this breaker actually, okay, this entry may not be the entry. This breaker was not confirmed over here. The entry entry is still based on that inversion or that fair value if it retests. Okay, so still here is your entry. This breaker got confirmed after this candle closing or even this candle closing. That's where it retested and fall. Or the same thing. Continuation broke, inversion happened, the high it is retracing to that inversion, that high was taken, traded the breaker and taken these equal highs. Then first let me check here. Okay, liquidity grab, market structure shift. This time both the market structure and the breaker confirmed with the same candle. Breaker overlapping, huge fair value gap. So gold is the pair I'm looking at. Gold is the pair I'm looking at. So I'm gonna trade both gold and NQ from now on. I'm not gonna sit on my hands. Next Monday I'm gonna keep an eye on both of them. And I have to make a layout for it. In one side I will put gold, in other side I will put NQ. And that's how I'm gonna frame my setups. Yeah. Have to go. Thank you, Tajul brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You can go, bro. No problem. I don't know why I'm still here, but you made the price action clear. Bro, if you're Tajul, always okay. I know you have a bhai? Tajul? Hello? What happened? Suddenly your audio got muted. Hello? Okay, no, what I'm saying is you have a CFD farm, right? So always first whatever pair you are trading, okay, and your main focus should be these two. You can keep this for not four, these three: AUD, GBP, Euro. But remember, I don't know if you have this idea or knowledge or not, but the way ES and NQ works, okay, the same way Euro and GBP works. So you're looking for the SMT. If you are using SMT, I don't need it. I don't care. I keep an eye. That's for sure to give me more confidence or confluence. But it is the same thing. Okay. So, for example, NQ doesn't have a good price action. Look for ES. If you are looking for a, we are not doing it right at all. Like none of us, even me as well. The day ES is bullish and you are also bullish, you have a bullish bias, and you are looking, ES is creating like higher lows and higher highs. That is the day you want to trade your buy long setups on ES, not NQ. Because your stop loss will not be hit by ES, but NQ, if it's weak, it's gonna do something like what I'm saying over here is, you're looking at a low and higher low, and then a higher high. But the same time, NQ is giving you a lower low, then higher high. You have a market structure shift on both of them. You want to trade ES, the buy long, because since NQ is the one taking the lows, let's say there is a low formed, then high formed, and you trailed your stop loss here. NQ may take it again and then give you the next move, but if that low is formed on ES, chances are high that your stop loss will not be triggered. It will do the same thing again, higher low, higher high. Instead of lower low, lower high. This guy will give you this way. So the same thing for Euro and GBP. So you are looking for which one is strong on your direction. If you are bearish and you are looking at GBP is taking the highs and then giving me MSS, and Euro is failing to take the high but giving you the MSS, you want to take the sell short on Euro on the same setup. It's the same setup, because whatever this guy will do, this guy will go the similar direction, same direction. Whatever this guy does or this guy does, both of them goes the similar direction, same direction. It doesn't go opposite direction. So we have to make things right. Yeah, I have some issues. The issues are, I'm loving Project X. They are comparatively new. The day they fix those things, those buttons, like these buttons are added over here, I'm gonna press this buy sell button. See, like this buy sell button is what I'm missing from my chart. If I have multiple layouts, this is what missing from me. I want to use these to frame my setup so that I can have multiple charts at a time. Only my execution, okay, execution time frame is where you want to keep multiple charts, maybe 3-4 charts, okay. But your higher time frame chart, that I have 3 monitors, so I can easily create a layout for gold with 3 higher time frame chart. I can easily create a layout for NQ with 3 higher time frame chart. But I will keep like 3 or 4 pairs here if I have those buy sell buttons available. The day it is available, you are looking for maybe 10k plus every day from me. Okay. I'm still doing it just because I have, don't worry, that's a paper trading account. I just okay, so let's see how that goes. This button is what holding my hand, only this. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm looking forward to a good challenge and good start on next month for all of you. Let's see how that goes. I mean, definitely that's not what I'm looking for over here, but I'm thinking about something. So if I use my account with $1,000, and this is in percent, 1,000, right? 2%. What is that risk? $20 only? No, then it needs to be 5 or more than 5. Because I'm not gonna give myself more than with $1,000. It's $50. 10% is 100, yeah. That's like 10 losing trades in a row and my account is gone. Yeah, so let's see. 10% risk per trade on my $1,000 account. And I want to take one entry a day. No pyramid, no nothing, just one entry, 1:2 target. And that 10% will be accumulating 10%. So let's say 10% risk and 1:2, right? 20% gain. Next trade will be based on the balance next 10% that way. So if it's $200 extra that I made, so next trade will be $120. The next trade will be $150, whatever the balance goes. Yeah. Yeah. Cannot. 2K trade on gold today. Oh, okay. I saw your photo. Amazing, bro. Amazing trade. And on the trade, when the liquidity is taken, the continuation fair value got respected. Oh, bro. It's okay. Slowly but surely that gonna come in. Slowly but surely. It's coming. Slowly but surely it gonna come in, bro. Which is maximizing. You will. Don't worry. Always focus on the fair value gap that is right at the level or right when the market is taking a liquidity. So what I'm saying here is your trade happened around 2, right? So 2 a.m. Let me tell you what I'm showing. This is the GC, right? No, Euro GC. On that 2 a.m. entry that you took it on this area. Huh? 3 a.m. I didn't get your question, bhai. Oh, yes. I can hear you. See you. Yeah. Yeah. Back test. But not just 1 minute, okay? You focus on the like 4 hours structure, the direction, and then the next 4 hours you always look for that open, low, high, close. And so you got my idea, like let's say you are looking at a bullish leg and previous 4 hour is telling you it should be bullish. What you do is you go to the DXY and confirm for added confluence, confirm that DXY is bearish or not. Okay. So if DXY is bearish, this gold, euro, GBP, the NQ, this type of things should be bullish. When it should be bullish and your chart is telling you that, okay, it is also bullish. How it's telling you, like your 4 hours candle, previous candle, if it closed above the buy side liquidity. So here 4 hours, yeah. So let's say this is a 4 hours candle, it closed above and it's telling the next. Hmm? Any tips in? Fast, do something. The FX reply, you can have a, I think 15 days free account, 15 or 7 days, something like. Okay. So what you do is you go to the higher time frame chart, okay? Whatever that had, maybe daily. Yeah, you go to the daily, then you use the reply mode and hide it. Okay, even better, how you go there is, don't even go the higher time frame. Let me cancel this. I don't have the plan, so it will not. How the hell it's giving me that? It should not give me the reply mode. I don't have the plan. Anyway, if it's giving me, that's good. What you do is, see the right corner where the name is shown. This more option, go to the more and hide it from the 1 minute chart. Okay, when you are in 1 minute and seeing a little bit over here, you hide it from here. Okay, go and then hide. See the hide option here? Hide the chart. Chart is hidden. Now you go to your higher time frame. And in your higher time frame, you randomly pick a date and go to the reply mode. Like let's say this is where you want to start your reply. Yeah, like back testing, forward testing. So this is where you go You hide the data until this far. Okay, so what I did, I have nothing on my chart and I don't know what happened in the market. I just came to a random area and I have all the charts hidden. Now you click on that icon and show your rest of the chart. Okay, now when you are showing it, this is where my market is on the daily. I don't know what have, like, I don't think it will give me the reply mode because I don't have a plan on the trading view, but you got my idea. Like, you came to a random area, from there you look into okay, it will not show me the rest because I don't have the plan. So you go to the 4 hours time frame and look what the last candle did. Where is your 4 hours direction? Is it a bearish or bullish move? Where can be the fair value gap? This way, yeah. And the same time you check if the you can put like 2 layouts from here and look DXY side by side as well. If the DXY is telling you it's going bullish and your 4 hour is telling you it's going bearish, you can do some settings over here as well in the reply mode. I forgot where exactly the settings are, but there is a setting that says like both of the layouts will follow. Like if you hide here, the DXY will be hidden also. And if you play the reply mode here, the DXY will be played as well, like this way. Okay, so here, for example, let me, anyway, I cannot go back again. So what's happening here is, here, you have a bearish fair value gap on 4 hours, but this is where market has closed below the previous candle. So you're looking for sell short. So next candle open high, low close that way. Okay, until what? This is your liquidity, sell side liquidity. Yeah. This is the sell side liquidity of on this candle until it's taken. Okay, when this candle took the liquidity, it failed to close below this and this. So now we are looking at a bullish move. Okay, so this is your buy side. If this is the buy side, what you are looking at, you have a bearish fair value here and you have another buy side above it. Now we are going for your 1 minute time frame. It will not let me go because I don't have the data, but like plan. But when what you are marking here, the buy side, the PD array, and this next candle opening price. Let's say I'm marking it as order block, but this is the open. Yeah, next candle opening price. So on the next candle, you want to mark it this way, and in this range, you are looking for a 15-minute bullish fair value gap. Let's see what is the date. Oh my god, this is like 5 October 2023. Even if I go back, it will not let me go all the way back there. But let's say there is a 15-minute bullish fair value here. Okay, this is the fair value where you are looking for your setups to form. So sell side taken, you have buy side target and those higher time frame fair value gaps. Okay, so this is the area where you are looking for your setup in a smaller time frame. So what you do on the next candle is, when the next candle coming here and giving you a setup, you are participating that one. A stop loss based on your lower time frame. Let's say this is where your setup is. A stop loss based on the lower time frame. It's maybe like this, and you're targeting this buy side. Maybe take a partial above this one, take a partial above this one, and hold until the bearish PD array or whenever the thing that gets broken. So this is how the market delivered. When it came inside of that trend, I don't know, like I'm just randomly marking it, right? So came here, gave you a setup from the fair value, you are looking at your buy side delivery. That is your delivery. I'm not seeing any reason not to take this liquidity and trade into this. Okay, so that's how it works. And then then on the next 4 hour, what are you looking at right now? Market took the liquidity, closed above, so you can still look for a continuation, maybe until what? Until 25% of this fair value or 50% of this fair value, or in your 15 minutes, maybe the 15-minute bearish fair value is around here, or your next buy side, you have a buy side liquidity around here. Next 4 hours, you are looking for the bullish candle. Okay, market gave you the bullish candle. Yeah, this is a day ending. So new day started. It opened even above it. It opened above it. This is the first candle. This is Asia session. You don't trade Asia. So you wait until the next candle comes in. Okay, next candle. This is a down close candle. Like what? It has taken previous 4 hours high, then it has given you a down close candle. So your direction is now this direction, this level. Okay, why this direction? Because it has taken liquidity, failed to close above the buy side, and now you have a gap over here, opening gap, or you have fair value gap, however you want to name that part. So on this candle, again, what you are waiting for, it should open at this level, go higher wherever you have that higher time frame point of interest, can be 15-minute fair value, 1 hour fair value, whatever you can find. From there, if you get a 1 minute setup, you are looking for a sell short until this level. Okay, I don't know what happened since I have chart hidden, I didn't see anything. First thing is your higher time frame has to be here, and I cannot check if I have any or not, but I'm looking for something like this: open, high, low, close. If you see market opened and the low formed fast, then you don't want to participate in the sell short. Again, open. What I said about this candle, let me go back one more time, and I'm gonna show you again. When this candle took the liquidity, failed to close above the buy side, next one you want to mark here, and you are looking for PDRS above the opening price. So you are looking for a open high, then the low, then wherever it closes, doesn't matter. Okay, and that low should be while it's taking this liquidity, you are done with your trade. But for any reason, if the market is giving you something like this, open here, then instead of giving you the high first, it's giving you the low first. This is not the sell short you want to participate. Why? Because you are looking at a accumulation manipulation. Oh, I'm on a daily chart. Fucking hell, bro. I cannot go the other way. Anyway, let me show you how that looks. So you are looking, what does the open high low close or open low high close represents? It's like market opened here. This is the accumulation area. Okay, you are looking for a manipulation lower before the distribution higher. If you are bullish, it will do like this way. If it doesn't do that way, that's not a good thing. Okay, I will give you an example today from today's area as well, but that's the thing. That's why you want to see the open happening, then the first high is getting created. If the high is not getting created, the low will not be created. That's a problem, because if it goes from opening to straight towards the low, that's a very bad sign. That's not a good sign, because this is the manipulation happening fast, and then the distribution can happen higher and market can close bullish. That's exactly what happened in this candle. That's why I'm saying, because if you see the next candle, it opening, let me see, like I put it on 0.1. So where is that move? Why it's not coming up? Should show solo. Okay, you see the open, then it created low first, and then the high, then the close. Now it's coming back. Yeah, so observe this part. If it's a open then high or open then low, for example here, okay, let me show you this one. See this big push through happened. I thought it's a 4 hours. It's not 4 hours, it's a daily. Anyway, see that big push through happened. There is no open low formed. This market may come for the low again. And how you are looking at it? Until that happens, I don't know, it's like too far before. From where it's going higher, I don't even recognize that part. Oh, okay. Daily bullish fair value. Previous. previous day, and it's not 100%. Keep that in mind as well. So this high is a due high, okay? And you have a fair value gap here. Market retested the fair value gap. What you are looking at again? See, fair value gap, previous day's low taken, market failed to close below the previous day low. So you are again on this candle looking for a open, low, high, close. And this is the buy side that is now your target, and due is still due. Okay. Fair value gap, had time frame on is more important. Next day it has done the same thing. So now you have one, two, three due buy sides. On the next candle, you are looking at the exact same thing, which is market should open low, high, then wherever it closes, above or below, that will determine the next one. This is that thing. Open happened, low happened, high happened. Now you're looking for the closing. Yes, it has failed to close above this one. So what you do? You wait for next one to be a bearish, or you take a sell short. If the sell short is presented, you take a sell short because it failed to close above the fair value gaps, the previous day's high. Again, open low, high, close, failing to. If you are getting your setup, for example, it opened here, went until this far. If there is any point of interest fair value gap on your higher time frame, like immediate one step lower, 4 hour, there is a fair value gap. You can use that to frame the sell short from there for this low, and this low will be taken out. When? I don't know. The due buy side is taken out, open low, high, close happened, but now you have due sell side as well, and that due sell side is this sell side. It will be taken out as well. Yeah, daily bullish fair value gap. Maybe I'm not making sense. If I see that down, see that sell side is taken. Think about it from a 4 hours perspective or from a 1 hour perspective. Okay, it's like it's gonna be hard to explain without the proper, I don't have it. I cannot go back. Okay, I'll buy it, and maybe this Saturday we'll do something like this. Okay, today no need to extend this conversation. This Saturday during the boot camp. By the way, Michael will not be here, so I will maybe find someone to make sure that he can arrange the meeting for us. What time we should be doing it, I have no idea. So I have to create a poll maybe tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow during the 9 a.m., whoever is still here, join me in the live stream, because tomorrow I will be in YouTube. I will be doing the giveaway. Okay, so join me in the YouTube live stream around 9 a.m. I will inform in the Discord, mention everyone. So New York time, okay, New York time, 9 a.m. The giveaway will be happening around 10 a.m. New York time. And we have NFP non-farm, okay? So should I do it 9 a.m. or should I do it like 8 a.m. I start the stream after no, 8 a.m. is too early. When is the news tomorrow? 8:30, right? All of the news? No PM session news or something? Yeah, so all of them are 8:30. Since it's 8:30, time should I actually go live and do the giveaway, man? What time is a good time? I'm thinking, what time is a good time? Because around 10, if the news is finishing at 8:30, we can definitely participate in the 10 silver bullet thing, because that's already done with the news part. So should I do it before or after? Okay, tomorrow the New York AM session, I will start around 9:15 a.m. in the in New York time, and I will do the giveaway during the after 11:30 a.m. New York time, like during the when the lunch hour starts after the silver bullet, I will be doing the giveaway. So see you all tomorrow in live stream. And during London, I will be here. I hope, hopefully. If I'm not still sleeping, see my routine is messed up. It's already 8 a.m. and I'm not feeling sleepy at all. So if I go to bed around 10, 11 p.m. Like a.m. in the morning or afternoon, whatever you call that time, what time am I getting up and coming back for the stream and the stuff? That's the issue with me. Like that's the issue that I am facing at the moment. Anyway, no problem. I will see what I can do. I will see what I can do. I will inform before I am going live. I will inform all of you because I haven't done live in a very long time. So I might have to change some obvious settings and make sure that my internet can cope up with the live stream. Otherwise, I will be messed up. So during the New York AM session, I will be not participating in the Discord. I will be participating in the YouTube live stream. Yeah, Discord, you guys can be here and I can keep my Discord running. Okay, it's not like I cannot keep the Discord running. I can keep the Discord running. You guys can communicate with me. Any issues, anything. And by the meantime, I also have to fix the giveaway thing, like people who are using it.
The market is open.
People who are using it, I will be making sure. Okay, this is the new day market opening already. Wow, look at gold. Oh, by the way, why did the damn thing closed? Oh, this. Holy shit, man. MGC. Did it close below the daily? I hope so. I hope so. We are forked. We are forked, guys. This is going to be your inversion daily fair value as your PDRA for the lower run. And this is your order block consecutive. I believe if it comes here, it will tap there as well. But yeah, we are forked in terms of the market condition. And this is the new day opening gap. We are very much forked, my brother. This market will go for the weekly fair value gap. Today I'm bearish. I will let every buy long go until the news. Okay, whatever the news does, that will tell us a lot of things. So I will be here. Don't worry. Don't worry. I will be here. But we are pretty much forked. Go to the weekly. Make sure I have all the levels before I. This is going to be the weekly inversion. This is going to be the weekly bullish continuation. Until that far we are forked, okay? Until this far. And where are the liquidities? Oh, come on. It shows in the one minute and doesn't come up on the 15 minute. What the hell? Faster wait until this far. Yep. Minutes back. Next is S. I have to do it a little bit of like clear. I have to clear it later because this is a daily swing low. So we have to mark the annotate the level which day it is closing below. So that's how I'm gonna do it. And this sell side is not that sell side. Below this, we had this fair value and this, but anyway, that's the thing. This is the one my focus is, and I'm gonna annotate, which is SSL. That's the one. Is the measure. That's I hope I didn't mark the wrong one, but shouldn't be. This is not the one actually. I was looking for these equal lows, sorry. But I will keep it the way it is. But I'm actually this is the one until this one. So inside of daily, it should go until like weekly fair value, it should go until that one. Current price is here, only bearish fair value is here. How is the hourly and 4 hours looking? Only is there. Nothing. Okay. So daily inversion is marked over here, right? So I don't need to. All I have to do is do the annotation. The BPR, I don't really need to mark all of them, but I'm just keeping it for the sake. That's it. I'm bearish until it reaches here. Otherwise, that's the first bearishness. Yeah, one thing that can happen. Okay, before I finish or go, using the news. Okay, it can trade for these liquidities, which is the previous day's lows and those lows. Okay, like these areas. Yeah, it can maybe take these liquidities, or even without taking these liquidities, using the news, this market closed above the daily fair value from the daily time frame. Like tomorrow, because of news, it became bullish again. That is not like this is a huge fall. Okay, it's not a small fall, it's a huge fall over here. But the way it has fallen, it has created all these liquidities. Yeah, what you are seeing over here is actually this. Let me see if I can find that tool. Should be somewhere here. This is what you're looking at. This is not a bearish structure. This is the bullish structure. So what it can do, yeah, it can keep falling like this for those liquidities. After taking the liquidity, this market, it can shoot higher. All this buy side that it has generated in 1 minute, in 15 minutes, the way it is looking like, this is how it looks. All the sell side taken, all the buy side are getting, see that channel? The whole time, this was the channel. Okay. Low. That's why what do you think? People who trades these channels retest, they all are profitable, bro, today, at least on that day. So whoever has whatever strategy, if that works for them, that's good for them. I don't have to be someone to argue against others' strategies. That's the part I don't like about ICT. Except for that, I like everything. The thing is, anyway, it doesn't matter. All this fall, the whole time, it has only created this one bearish fair value gap over there. So this is not a sign of market going lower. It had more opportunities to create more bearish fair value gaps. It didn't do that. Instead, what it did, it generated liquidities after liquidities. That's the reason I'm looking forward to the news first. If the news is pushing it higher, and it can close above this fair value gap, then what we are looking at is one candle closed below the fair value, next candle closed above the fair value, and using this as a reclaim, since it's failing to take the sell side liquidity, using it as a reclaim, it's again going higher for that fair value gap, and eventually these areas. Everything gonna depend on the news and how today is doing. But what I said is, since it inverted the daily, candle closed below the previous day's low after clearing the buy side liquidity, I'm looking at a bearish day today. So today, open high, low, low, I don't know, that's too far, like it should not fall until that far, but open high until this inversion, then the low, and wherever it closes, that part. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. So open happened, higher, it's going higher. That's a good sign, good thing, because I'm looking for a bearish day today. Open high, low, close, somewhere around this. So keep an eye on this low, keep an eye on the midpoint of that long week. That's how far. Okay, that's my higher time frame analysis done. I don't even want to look into any other time frame. That's it. All this buy side. This is the descending channel. Once the channel will be broken, it should go for all those highs. That's the thing. Okay. Holy shit. Should have noticed earlier. Anyway, doesn't matter. Should have noticed earlier. Then I could have sold on those retests. On those retests. Buy on the retest, sell on the retest. In between, the daily fair value gap midpoint had a setup. The 4 hours last fair value gap midpoint had a setup, which is here. Two midpoints, daily midpoint and 4 hour midpoint, that had a setup in between. With this color item. Close below the mid as well of the 4 hours. And that other mid. So daily mid and 4 hours mid both had one setup for us. On this mid, on this mid. But this one didn't go as far as I was thinking. Still, I was thinking about this high to be taken. That didn't happen. But still, that was a good one based on the 15 seconds time frame. Remember, 15 second had very good structure around this area. That way. And this one gave us a very good profit, and I got this one. And maybe this is the reason it worked even better than I expected. Okay, I was expecting some heart attacks before it goes higher. That's why I mentioned don't take it. I'm testing something. Midpoint entry and below like around the mid of the second last quadrant stop loss. That one. But it's now looking like this is the reason. Just look at it, man. You can even readjust it with the bodies, the channels. And you can draw double lines like this way, wherever the bodies are. wherever the bodies are. I'm looking at these levels. So now more touches. However, the touches are looking better. That part. Even from here, it's not even bad like this one. Because that's where it had that equal high that was supposed to be taken out on the lower time frame. This looks better. The lower side. This looks better. So mid. Top, mid. Okay. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't create the trend line. But this is exactly what happened the whole day. I know this because that's how I how my journey started, okay? That's how I know this. Yeah. For example, the same thing was happening here as well. Like something like this. Here. Broke, retest. Yeah. So it broke, it retested. What? I'm just trying to make this one as a touch. That's why. But this is how it looks from that low. That high. Like this. Broke, retested, fallen. Then make it with touch. No. Something like that. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, whatever. Inside of the channel, there is another channel. That's what I'm saying. Oh man. Anyway, your chart is telling you how many buy side it has left. So this is going to be one of the most important one for me, because that's where you have the hourly bearish fair value gap, if I'm not wrong. Exactly. That is the one. So I'll mark it this way. Done. Done and dusted. So yeah. What happened, Nasib bhai? Take some rest. Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I will definitely do that. I have to go outside to get a cup of tea and some morning breakfast. After that, I will be sleeping my ass out until the New York AM session. Yeah, and we will do the giveaway tonight. So I will inform all of you. Yeah, and if I go live, if I go at live stream, you guys will get the notification as well. Or it updates on the Discord. So don't worry. If I do the live stream, you will get the notification. It will mention you, and I will do the New York AM session in my live stream so that you guys can take part. Should have done it earlier. It's like I'm just waiting. I didn't do it because of the NFP week. I don't want anyone to get the chance or opportunity for free and then blowing the account by FOMO entering during the NFP week. That's why. Other than that, I have no reason to hold it until Friday. I'm making sure that people are getting it after the news, not before, so that they don't blow it and they can start the day from Monday. Okay, so guys, good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you are watching me from or still listening or joining. See
I'm
you.
not quite sure how to help you with
Hey,
that.
Alexa, shut up. Oh man. That's the only girlfriend I have. Public girlfriend. Yeah. Whoever has a Alexa device, they all have it. So public girlfriend. Yeah, and yeah, same Eid Mubarak to all my friends and community members. Enjoy the rest of the day or night, whatever it is, and always straight for the next day. Okay, good night. Yeah, that's why it turned off. That's why it's not talking with me. Oh man. Anyway, okay, bye bye. Bye.